Satnam, beautiful sovereign woman, Satnam. I am Jyoti Rajiv Kaur with VeronicaBerriganIam.com. And today we are going to be practicing together a very powerful Kundalini meditation that will help you overcome fear and worry. And as always, thank you so much for liking and for subscribing to Sovereign Woman TV. As you know, I do go live every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday with a spiritual sovereignty video to help you heal yourself, heal generations before and after you. And then on Thursday with a follow-up Kundalini yoga meditation as a technology to help you integrate this newfound awareness. So thank you so much for liking and subscribing. So today we're going to be practicing this very powerful 3-minute meditation. You can practice it up to 11 minutes, but I myself practice this meditations for 40 days straight, 3 minutes a day. Very important for you to make sure you're consistent with practicing this at least 40 minutes, or I'm sorry, at least 40 days. We now know through scanning your brain of a Kundalini yoga meditator that the brain actually starts to change. It physically changes, further showing us that these meditations are very much impacting the way you operate and the way you exist in this consciousness. And so 40 days is key. Of course, if you want to take this a year long, that would be fantastic, especially as everything that is happening right now. You know, I did a whole video, which I'll put the link in the description below, on understanding fear and understanding even coronavirus, which I did a separate video on to understand the spiritual foundation or the spiritual intention with everything that's happening. And you can check out those videos to truly help you understand in sovereignty what is happening. And I know so many people are saying, you know, I want things to just go back to normal, or I want things to just go back to the way they were. And the thing is that this is the new normal. You know, the age of Aquarius, we've left an entire age of the age of Pisces, and now we're moving into this new age of Aquarius. You can check out the video that I did on that as well as the new cycles for humanity. But this is the new normal. And whether you're worried or maybe you're afraid because of this coronavirus that is happening, or perhaps you're thinking about all the other huge changes that are happening economically, educationally. I mean, everything will forever change moving forward. So we are not going back to an old way because that doesn't exist anymore. This, in essence, is an opportunity for all of us to learn how to become masters of our own energy, masters of our thoughts, so that we can, in essence, not rely on the outside world. We don't have to be codependent, right? And Kundalini Yoga technology, because that's what it is, it's a technology to help you raise your frequency, strengthen your immune system, right? In the age of Aquarius. You know, when we were born, no one taught us about the science, about the most powerful vehicle we have available to us, which is our body, mind, spirit, right? Connection to all of that. And through these ancient teachings like Kundalini Yoga, now we have access to this very powerful information. But key here is that information is not anything if you don't actually integrate it in your life. You know, my sadhana, my meditation practice is very strong, at least a couple of hours every single day. And I do that before I go in and commune with other human beings. Why? Because in the age of Aquarius, we need to not only learn about energy and how to work our own personal energy, but we must also learn how to cleanse ourselves, cleanse our mind, cleanse our body, mind, and spirit from all the information we're constantly downloading. So there's a lot of factors that are going to maybe create fear in your life. And fear is an emotion that most of us want to block, right? But in essence, we can work with that energy. We can use that energy of fear, raise its frequency, and allow us to truly have a higher perceptive awareness of the situation that we're becoming afraid of. And that's exactly what this meditation does for all of us. This meditation is really awesome, especially for women, because women are definitely much more emotional than men. We just completely are built differently, you know, hormonally, and everything that happens inside of us is just different than a man, right? And this meditation can be done by men as well, but specifically it helps you really stabilize your nervous system and your emotions. So in Kundalini Yoga technology, we use the movement of mudra, or the way we put our hands, to help us alchemize, burn this energy that will then help us heal the nervous system. And that's what this meditation does specifically. So I'm going to show you how to do it. And one of the things that's key here, and then we'll practice it together for 3 minutes, is that you drink a cup of water before you actually start this meditation particularly. So I always have my cup of water right here next to me, and we're going to drink it before that. And the reason that we drink a cup of water before that is because many times we actually are more fearful. Our emotions are sporadic and all over the place when we are dehydrated. When we are dehydrated, our adrenal glands, our kidneys, everything in our body just gets more pressured, and it makes our body work even harder. And when we become dehydrated, that causes us to also have these sporadic emotions and thoughts, right? So it's key for women, especially, to make sure that they're always hydrated. So this is a meditation that you actually drink 1 glass of water right before we actually practice it, and it's 3 minutes. And the way it works is that we're going to be sitting in an easy pose. Our spine is going to be straight as possible. And then what we're going to be doing with our hands is we're going to be tucking them underneath our armpits, just like this. And our chin is tucked in slightly, but the movement here is that we move our shoulders all the way up as close as possible to the ears. Chin is slightly tucked in, our eyes are closed. And then we're going to be doing deep, long breathing in this position. And I'll explain to you what this meditation does so you understand biophysically what's happening in your body. When you're holding your arms like this and you're putting the pressure up in your shoulders, what is happening is that the four meridians of your brain are being divided in four sections, which never happens unless you actually intentionally do it through this meditation, right? And then when that happens, you actually allow for oxygen to enter into the areas of the brain that typically don't get oxygen. And the reason that they don't get oxygen, especially when you're too emotional or you're too afraid, is because fear is a too many thoughts, right? It's imagining the future or the past. And when you have too many thoughts, that is energy in motion. And because you're too emotional and maybe even dehydrated, you're not allowing for the oxygen to enter into the meridians of the brain that then give you mental stability. So the way this works is that we're creating this energy, this division of the brain hemispheres, so that the oxygen can then allow for new neural pathways of awareness to really feed the brain. So it's beautiful energetically what it does spiritually, but it's also amazing to find out biophysically what's happening inside of us. So we're going to practice this meditation for 3 minutes. If you don't even necessarily have to listen to a mantra. If you have your own mantra, you can just chant it to yourself. But in Kundalini Yoga, we do it to ourselves, chant Sat Nam, Sat Nam. And that's just meaning truest identity, who you truly are as a beautiful soul, right? No ego, no programming. And you can just say that to yourself. The key here is just sit in as much as you're able to in present moment awareness. Don't try to stop the thoughts because you would be in a coma. Just become the awareness of whatever it is you're feeling. So we're going to head and practice this for 3 minutes. So before we do that, let's go ahead and grab our water, and we're going to drink this completely. 1 glass is perfect. And now that we've drank our water, we're going to get ready to start. Now, in Kundalini Yoga, we always start meditations with Om Namo Gurudev Namo. You can actually see it back here. Om Namo is a mantra that we repeat 3 times with 3 deep breaths from the navel and releasing through the nose. And after the third breath, we repeat that. And the reason we repeat this mantra is because it opens us up to the divine guru that lies within each and every one of us. No teacher outside, no guru outside. Age of Aquarius, self-experience, all the answers lie in here. Okay, so we're going to take 3 deep breaths and then we'll go ahead and begin with the meditation. So find your way into easy pose and bring your hands up to your heart space. Now close your eyes and start to bring special awareness to your back, bringing it into straight position, relaxing the shoulders down. And we're going to start our first inhale from the navel. Hold the breath suspended, just follow my lead, and then release through the nose. On the third breath, we're going to chant Om Namo Gurudev Namo, and then we'll begin our meditation. First deep breath, inhale through the navel. Just hold the breath right here. Exhale. Through the nose, extend the belly all the way out, all the way out. One more time, inhale through the navel. Exhale. Inhale one more time to begin. Inhale through the nose, pushing in from the navel. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Exhale. Hands down by your lap, palms facing the heaven. Keep your eyes closed. Just feel what you feel for a moment before we begin. And we can open our eyes. Let's go ahead and begin. Hands under your armpits. Eyes are going to be gazing up at the third eye. Breathing just becomes more normalized. Make sure your shoulders are raised up to the ear. Chin is slightly tucked in. And just breathe here. And in this position, take a deep breath in from the nose. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And last time. Bring your hands down to your lap, palms facing the heaven. Just feel what you feel for a moment. Hands up to our heart space. We're going to end with a long Satnam by taking a deep breath in. Inhale. Nam. Satnam Waheguru Vaju. Satnam. You can open your eyes. Satnam. And there you have it. That is your 3-minute meditation to release fear, to overcome fear, to release anxiety and worry. Especially effective for women. And more importantly, make sure you're drinking a glass of water before you do start this meditation. And it's key again, 40 days straight. And please let me know how you do with it. I'd love to hear your comments below and how any of the other meditations that you may be practicing from Sovereign Women TV have been helping you. Thank you so much for building community with us as we evolve into the age of Aquarius. We will need each other even more. There's no such thing as social distancing. We really, in this virtual world, can still connect and still be able to not feel like we're alone and or not feel afraid to live, because that's the biggest thing right now. We should all be learning how to live. As always, thank you for subscribing and liking. I will link below those videos that I mentioned in this video in our description box. I've also added some meditations that you can download complimentary from my website. It's crucial that in the age of Aquarius, you really integrate this technology into your life so that you can protect yourself and immunity from the energy changes that we're experiencing all here now and forever. And my Sovereign Woman Academy is not open for enrollment right now. That's my 11-week academy where you can come join us to heal yourself, heal generations before and after you. But we will be opening enrollment soon. And also for my virtual wellness center. I know a few of you have asked me. This is where I teach live Kundalini yoga meditation classes, full Kundalini yoga classes, as well as spiritual sovereignty classes, A Course in Miracles, holistic recipes. We have live guests like integrative doctors, Kundalini yoga teachers, those that are really on the path of healing themselves holistically so that all generations before and after them are healed as well. So stay tuned as I open doors for Satori Wellness, my virtual wellness center as well. Thank you again so much for being part of this community as always. And thank you for raising your frequency and healing yourself. Satnam and namaste.